How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And I thank everybody that takes their time out of their busy schedules to watch my videos. And as always, I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. It's always fantastic to report positive news when it comes to the Second Amendment. And the positive news today is coming from the state of Ohio. A couple of days ago, the governor of Ohio signed a series of bills into law. The one we're going to focus on today is Senate Bill 58. And basically what this bill is about is that financial institutions are banned from tracking firearm transactions in the state. And also firearms owners won't have to carry any liability insurance. The bill is known as the Second Amendment Financial Privacy Act. This bill will stop any part of the government from keeping a list of privately owned firearms or the firearms owners, and will stop financial institutions and banks from assigning merchant category codes that would distinguish a firearm retailer from any other types of retail stores. And if you're not aware of these merchant category codes, it's a 4-digit code that the 4 major credit card companies can come up with that would specify retailers who sell firearms and ammunition. And this is what Ohio State Senator Terry Johnson had to say. Our Second Amendment is under attack again by a leftist international organization that wants to stomp on our constitutional right to purchase firearms. He also said enough is enough, and Senate Bill 148 preserves your fundamental Second Amendment rights and prevents your privacy from being invaded by big government and private organizations. And as I mentioned earlier, the bill totally stops cities in Ohio from requiring gun owners to carry liability insurance. And here's what the NRA's John Weber said during his testimony before the Senate Veterans and Public Safety Committee, mandating law-abiding gun owners purchase firearms liability insurance is an unnecessary financial burden that infringes upon a constitutionally protected right. Forcing gun owners to incur additional fees on top of the already expensive costs of purchasing and maintaining firearms will only make it more difficult for good people to defend themselves and their families. Further, liability insurance will never cover criminal acts, and those who break the law are already liable through our justice system. The state of Ohio got this right. People shouldn't have to pay money so they can exercise a constitutional right. Nor is it anybody's business, whether it be state or federal government, who and when somebody's purchasing a firearm. And tracking these purchases, all it is in a nutshell is gun control. And I'm going to say it again, it's not going to stop any criminals from committing any crimes while using a firearm. It's not going to stop criminals from getting a firearm. The Democrats that want to pass these laws just want to make it harder for the law-abiding citizens to be able to have firearms to protect themselves, their family, and their property. There are already enough gun laws on the books. They're there to put people in jail for a long time if they commit these crimes. But of course, then you have these soft on crime district attorneys that just give these people a slap on the hands and say somehow they're going to rehabilitate them. Most of the time, once a criminal, always a criminal. And just stop trying to infringe on people's Second Amendment rights. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about today's video in the comment section. And if you enjoyed today's video, and also if you want to help the channel out and help it to continue to grow, I just ask you to please take a few seconds of your time to like, share, and subscribe, and hit those post notifications, as well as leaving a comment. And I'm very grateful that you guys do so. And I invite all of you to come back and watch my next video.